What is up, my friends, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Hasn't been as long since I recorded this time. I think I recorded like 2 days ago. But, yeah. This episode we're not really going to do much plot-wise. We're just going to do a little bit of side stuff. First of all, I want to go in here. And power up Vivian.
Shazibi! Shazubi! Then you may go.
So now Vivian, let's check her stats real quick. Did I pause? I didn't pause. Oh. Her new move is Fiery Jinx, and that is an awesome move to use. It hits all enemies and it sets them on fire, so that's a pretty good move. But anyway, next thing we want to do is, I believe it's this. Oh, that's not the right one. It's this one. I forget what these buildings look so identical. Of course, Super Paper Mario suffers from the same thing, but you want to take one of these troubles, and you gotta take the one from the mysterious person here. I'm after an elusive badge. Must explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zest's house in Rogueport Square. This poster is anonymous. This may be dangerous. Want to take on this trouble? Yep. Do it and do it right. That we will, because the reward for doing this one is really good. It's completely optional, and it is missable too. So you want to do this because the reward is actually a new partner, an optional partner. Yeah, I spoiled it. I'm not going to say who it is, but as you could tell from the trouble, it involves badges. So hey, and there's Luigi again. I'll talk to you later, buddy. And Vivian kind of clipped through there. And look who it is, it's Ms. Mowz. Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I've failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair, of that much I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one has to use the wind. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? That's what you want to do, and in case it wasn't obvious enough, she's going to join your party if you do that. So I'm going to meet you guys at Hooktail Castle, because there's not really much that's going to happen in between there, so I'll just see you guys there. And we are back at the top of Hooktail Castle. Now, what we need to do is go in the room where we fought Hooktail. And if you walk forward, you'll see an invisible wall. You can't investigate it even though it looks like you can. If you press the button, it does nothing. So what you need to do is use Flurry on it. And you get a chest. Attack FXB, the badge Ms. Mowz is looking for. Take it to her. Okay, so now we have to go all the way back there. On the way, I encountered a battle that I failed to run from twice and thus got hit a bunch of times. But they're pretty weak enemies, so it didn't really matter all that much. And now we are back. So, hey, Ms. Mowz, you wanted that badge for me, huh? That face. Does it mean you found the badge? Well, this is certainly the badge I was looking for. Oh my, yes! Now, my sweet, promise not to hear me out. Promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. I have to apologize, but I knew you would find it, my handsome cheese hunk. You may have even more badge finding skill than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Because, I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now about that reward, let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. Change the sound effects of Mario's attacks, doesn't really matter that much. Now let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company. Ms. Mowz has joined your party. Like I said, optional party member. Abilities aren't really required to progress the game, but they're useful anyway. Ms. Mowz abilities. Press X and Ms. Mowz will sniff out any items or objects hidden nearby. There doesn't seem to be anything in this area, dearie. When you press X, I'll sniff around and tell you if there are any items nearby. There's something right near here, sweetie. If there's something nearby, I'll let you know like I did just now. In battle, I can attack enemies with my Love Slap. I can also help you out by using my Kiss Thief move to steal enemies' items. You solved the trouble. And there's a star piece here. I could have probably gotten that earlier, but I did not. In fact, I'm pretty sure I remember going back there to get that one, so I don't really know why it was still there. Maybe that recording screwed up, so there's that. But, hold on one second. Yeah, this recording has not been going on for very long, plus the fact that I'm probably going to cut, so we can do a little bit more. In fact, and speaking of a little bit more, why don't we go talk to Luigi over here? And she just jumped up on the bar. Well, I headed to Circuit Break Island and got the marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty nuts, bro. Wanna hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Hey, sounds good to me. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard this incredible racket. We soon found out that they held kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, they were holding the award ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes, right there on the trophy they gave to the winner. It was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed dead away. I decided right then and there that the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in kart races before, so I thought I'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The karts were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out of there pronto. These drivers were crazed. But I worked up my courage and signed up anyway, and my race day finally came. I got one of the best karts, the Big Green 01. I took my position at the start line, the light went green, I stomped the accelerator, and something bad happened. I was in reverse, the Big Green 01 went rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut off mid-screen. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news, all the other karts crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got in gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took the piece off the trophy and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me toward Jazzafraz down in the east. Then I heard that voice, Princess Eclair's voice, echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess, random words would form poetry if spoken by your voice. I will most definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Eclair. Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after that I got back on my boat and came back here to Rogueport, and that's what's been up with me. If you want to hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around. And what do you have to say? Yeah, I'm Torque, and don't for a second think this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's in it for 1 second before he completely totals it, idiot. I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair costs. Yeah, all Luigi's partners don't like him very much, which is kind of weird. I kind of don't like how they portray Luigi as as kind of a jerk. But Luigi's not a jerk. Luigi's a cool character. But anyway, what did I want to do next? Oh yeah, he wanted me to go to the harbor here. Oh, there's somebody there, apparently. Keelhaul Key? You mean the island where the treasure hoard of Cortez, the Pirate King, is hidden? So you want treasure, eh? Fine, but keep an eye out for the pirate curse. Keep an eye out or the pirate curse will get you. What do you have to say? No matter how much I work, life never gets any easier for me. Know what I mean? There's got to be a way to just go poof and get rich. You know, poof. What do you have to say? See that ship dock there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He just went right through that guy. He don't sail too often though. Mostly just hangs out at Podley's joint on the plaza. So this thing here, this is actually a stage in Smash Brothers. This boat here, which I thought was pretty cool. The only part of the Paper Mario stage that I actually liked and thought was worthy to be part of a Paper Mario stage. And then they have the nerve to call the music that plays on that stage a Paper Mario medley when it doesn't even have anything from the first Paper Mario or Super Paper Mario. But whatever, what we want to do is go back here, and that's why Luigi was there. He's always in a place that's required to go in between chapters, so you know he's there. Shines and plays, it's a boom bassa boom festival. And Ms. Mowz just jumps up there again, wow. Looks like she's floating in midair now. And what do you want, ah? Who, me, you ask about? Ah, I am called Flavio. I am, how you say, a trader, the richest man in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more, ah? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know, what do I lack? Romance, emotion, thrills, money. Well, you have money. I'm gonna say romance because I don't think you've ever dated anyone. Romance, you say, ah? I suppose one does need some romance in life. What other sweet, delectable fruit can make so many wonderful pasta sauces? Ah, no! Foolish Flavio! Not romance, you silly man! What I need is romance! Wait, hold the horses, that is it! Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer! Oh, such happiness for me, a hunt for pirate treasure! Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Something you don't need any more of because you have a lot of money already. Do you not know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure, hidden on Keelhaul Key? Ah, well, tales that say the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keelhaul Key. But that will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the seven seas. What is that you were saying? You are also looking for a treasure? Here in Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No, 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 no! Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Rather, show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. You swine, you mean to steal my treasure right out from under me, you awful, awful man. Well, now I am confused. You're looking for things known as the crystal stars?
Oh, yeah.
But now that I am thinking, didn't Fawful actually say that exact line one time? A star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash? Yes, that would be. Ah, stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha 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 ha! You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Ah, danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. So, what do you say we go ahead and go there? Because I'm pretty sure the recording has not been going on for very long. After I cut, that is. What the heck is he doing there? That's obviously Lord Crump. Well, anyway. Ah, yes, so it is you, ah. Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? She is the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty. She is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes, did you speak? Yes, of course. The problem that has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavion, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest-ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is how you say, a pickle.
Oi, Flavio!
Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve our problem? Then spit it out already. Well, sir, I've heard talk of a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery, a salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas of late. Bassa-boom! Problem solved. Let us scout out this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, aye. Sounds fair, sir. I'm on board. Good plan. Sure thing. Then it is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Now then. I think I'm going to end things here. So, if you like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up below. It really helps out my channel. And I'm going to see you next time when we find Admiral Bobbery and take off to Keelhaul Key and hopefully find the treasure. See you next time, guys. Peace out.